I've got a dream guy here now. Well, when I say a dream guy, I don't mean he's dreamy to look at, although he is. He's the dreams expert. He's Ian Wallace. Ian Wallace, a professional dream psychologist and author. He's analysed over 100,000 dreams and can instantly tell you what they're all about. He says exploring our dreams is the most powerful way to understand what we want out of life and how we can achieve it. And also, I think, solving our problems. We kind of solve our problems in our dreams, don't we, Ian?
That's very true, Steve. So we pick up on things during the day that we're maybe not consciously aware of, and we just work them through. So that's why we have that phrase, let's sleep on it. It's not because you just get a rest, but you can actually allow your unconscious to work through it.
And why is it that we sometimes dream of people who we used to know 35 years ago, and they're all mixed in with people that we met yesterday?
So when we dream, the people that we dream about aren't the actual people themselves. They're all aspects of our own character. So when you dream of an old acquaintance from 35, 40 years ago, it's part of your own character that you're becoming reacquainted with.
I didn't know that. Did you know?
No, I didn't know that, but that's really interesting because I swear this is the truth. Last night, I dreamt I was in a car with the Rolling Stones. Ronnie was driving, and I had to get out in the end because there wasn't enough room. They were going to play football in a park in southeast London, and I had to get the bus.
Thank God Keith wasn't driving.
No, Keith was in the back with Nick. It's true. What's all that about?
That's a fantastic dream, Tim. So when you dream about a car, as you know, it's your professional drive and ambition. So there's something where you have to be a bit more prominent, and because the Stones are quite mature guys now, you have to.
What are you saying?
What I'm saying, Tim, is that because you're a young sprite of a thing, you have to draw on your wisdom and experience. So it's not saying that you're old, Tim, it's just saying that you have to draw on your experience as represented by Mick and the guys.
And if Keith would have been driving, would that have been bad? Would that have been worse?
That would have been much worse because they'd still be driving around just now.
I'm glad I had to get out and get the bus then.
Hey, Mick, man, I don't know where I'm going. What does this one do? All right, now, let's go to a phoner. Shirley Loveridge, how are you?
I'm well, thank you.
Yeah, good. And where are you? Westbury in Wiltshire?
Yes, I am.
And is it nice there today?
Oh, very hot, very hot. It's beautiful, but hot.
Well, that's good, though, isn't it?
It's brilliant. Yeah, it's nice. As long as it keeps going, it's fine.
Tell us about your dream, Shirley.
Right, okay, it's a recurring dream. I keep getting it, and it's just me in a boat. I am just sailing, wide blue, open sea, just me, nothing in sight. Even as I'm dreaming it, I can actually kind of feel the wind blowing through my hair. I can see the sail of my boat, and it's only a tiny little boat.
Are you a lone yachtswoman then, and are you lonely?
I'm alone in my dream. It's just me, but I'm enjoying it. It's really good. It's very relaxing.
What does Ian say?
So Shirley, when you dream about the ocean, you're dreaming about your emotional life. Anything to do with water is all about your emotions and feelings. When you dream about a sail is powered by the wind. The wind's all about your thoughts and ideas. And another word for breathing is inspiration. So you're doing something that really inspires you and motivates you, and that's how you're moving through what's possibly quite a complex and emotional situation for you. So it shows a tremendous amount of freedom in your waking life, Shirley. It may be that something's changed recently in your life and you've got a whole lot of freedom to yourself. So you feel very peaceful carrying on with your journey. And it may have been that you've had a change in your life that has literally knocked the wind out of your sails. But now you feel inspired again and you can motivate yourself to move on.
There you go. It's all good.
Sounds good. It sounds good to me. It's a lovely dream to have.
Oh, well, that's great. Well, have you dreamt it more than once, or are you likely? I suppose you might be likely to dream it again.
I've dreamt it about 6 times.
6 times?
Yeah,
That's
same dream.
Incredible. Well, carry on, and thank you very much for calling.
Thanks, Steve.
Okay.
Great. Thanks, Ian.
Bye.
Thank you.
I know that Ian likes to have the wind through your hair, don't you? I know that.
Yes, I do. It's I'm not quite sure where my hair is, but the wind is blowing through it right now.
Oh, my goodness. Now, this says Steve, Tim and Ian, I keep having a recurring dream where I'm driving at night down a country lane without my lights on. I know I should turn them on, but I don't see that. I see the headlights of a car coming toward me, and it's literally about to hit me when I wake suddenly.
Yeah, so in this dream, the road represents the route she is taking through life. So it's like Tim's dream with the Rolling Stones. The car's about her drive and ambition. Because her headlights are off, then there's something that she's aware of unconsciously that she's not picking up on during the day. So it's probably an opportunity that's approaching.
Not something she's consciously ignoring.
No, it's something that will be in her awareness.
Right.
She can just see it in the distance. And because it's a country road, it's unfamiliar. So there's this new big unfamiliar opportunity heading towards her. but she hasn't illuminated it yet with her own awareness.
Okay.
But not something she should be scared of.
No, it'll be something very useful. Anything to do with light is about your creativity. It will suddenly be like a switch going on, and she'll realise what it is. And then the lights coming towards her are making it blindingly obvious.
All right, well, we're going to take a break now, and we're back with the Dreams guy, Ian Wallace, in just a moment. Stay there. And now we're back with Ian Wallace. He's our dreams expert. Nick, how are you?
I'm fine, thanks.
And where are you?
Just outside Cardiff.
Just outside Cardiff. So I understand that you have a very strange dream. Perhaps you'd like to tell us.
It is a strange one. I'm walking down the road, carrying a backpack. I bend over to tie my shoelace, and a truck pulls up alongside me. And as I'm bending down, everything in my backpack empties into the truck. The front of the truck pulls away, and the back stays where it is, and the whole truck gets stretched. And then I suddenly wake up.
All right, that's
very strange.
That can't be a common dream.
It's not a common dream, but it's not that strange. So this is something in your professional life, I think, Nick. The road is all about your professional direction. It's the route you're taking. Because you're walking, it shows that you're self-motivated. There's something that you're doing, that you're progressing on your own, and you're quite happy to do that. And the rucksack is all the resources and skills that you've built up over a period of time. The truck coming along is some bigger professional opportunity. It suggests a lot more drive and ambition, the ability to convey a lot more of your own resources. When you try to tie your shoelace, Nick, you're really trying to tighten up on your own identity and hang on to that, because shoes are all about our identity. So when all the stuff from your backpack gets unloaded into your lorry, it sounds like you're transferring some of your skills and knowledge and experience that you've accumulated. And because it all stretches out, it suggests that's an ongoing process. So it's something in your waking life and your professional career where you're transferring some knowledge that you have.
Nick, if shoes are all about your identity, I'm wearing loafers.
Yeah, without socks.
Yeah. I hope that is all right for you, Nick.
Yeah, I mean, that's fine. I mean, it does make sense, you know.
Okay, well, thanks for calling. Thanks for being on. Appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Ta-da. Email from Andy Burton. Steve, I have a recurring dream where my wife and I are sitting at the top of a valley. Down below, an antelope appears, followed shortly afterward by a lion. The antelope sees us, heads up the hill. We turn and run, but my wife gets caught by it. Oh, my goodness, she gets caught by it. I've had the same dream about 3 times now and always wakes up at this point. So it's a lion, it's an antelope. The antelope gets his wife. What's occurring there?
I think it sounds like a David Attenborough program,
It really
isn't it?
does,
Yes,
yeah.
it's fantastic.
Yeah.
So the valley always represents possibility, and Andy's wife probably represents his own creative, wiser, empathic self. So being at the top of the valley suggests that he has put in a lot of effort and work to reaching his current position in life. And the antelope represents some creative leap, some instinctive leap that he has to make.
Could it be any animal? It has to be an antelope? Or...
Well, probably an antelope, but something like a Thompson's gazelle, that would be fine as well. Maybe not a wildebeest.
Yeah.
It's symbolic.
You'd have to know what these animals look like for them
You
to
would.
be in your dream.
You would to know a Thompson's gazelle, yeah. Well, listen, more importantly, what about the lion? Because the lion appears and then doesn't seem to do anything. Is that symbolic?
So the lion is just a bit part player here, but it will probably emerge in a future dream that Andy has. The lion's all about pride and confidence. So he's trying to do something about a creative leap in waking life, but maybe doesn't have the confidence to do it yet.
Well, luckily the lion didn't get his wife.
Yeah.
Because they're fierce.
It could have all gone badly wrong.
It really could.
Maybe it'll catch her in future dreams.
I hope not.
I hope not.
Okay, I think we've got one more, haven't we? I've been having the same dream for the last 7 months or so, but recently it seems to be happening more frequently. And here it is. This is from Janine Eves, and here's Tim with the rest.
She says, I'm with different members of my family or work colleagues, and we have to pack our suitcases to leave and go somewhere. There's always a deadline and a sense of immediacy about our departure, and I'm always frantically packing the suitcases and emptying the cupboards, but the people around me, they never help or fail to understand what I perceive to be the urgency of the situation. Every time I think I've finished, I turn around and find more stuff to do.
Selfish people.
I wake up feeling exhausted and frustrated that no one has helped me.
What a bunch of family and friends that
Please,
don't help.
can you help me, Ian,
What do you say,
and
Ian?
explain what's
Come
going on?
Help them.
So Janine's dream, it's the 22nd most common dream, endless packing. So in waking life, Janine's trying to pack as much into her life as possible. And all the suitcases represent her potential for fulfillment. In waking life, she's probably incredibly organised, but she maybe spends a lot of her time being really busy and active rather than actually taking action. So the message she's sending herself in the dream is she has to step into the unknown and do more action and less activity.
Just before we go, a couple of questions. We always throw in a couple of extras toward the end. Tim and I were talking the other day about the hot weather, of course, it's recent hot weather, and he was saying, and we were both saying, coincidentally, our dreams are more vivid during the hot weather. Is that normally true?
Yes, it is. Because you are a lot more restless, usually in hot weather, you tend to wake up more. And because you wake up more, you'll remember more of your dreams, so they do seem more vivid to you.
And are they more bizarre? I mean, I'm having a lot more bizarre dreams, I would say, or unusual dreams.
Yeah, because you'll be a bit uncomfortable, perhaps, because it's so hot, and because you'll maybe feel a bit tense, then your dream content can be quite uncomfortable sometimes as well.
Yeah, very interesting.
It feels like I'm having more dreams as well.
Yeah, that's because you're remembering them, because you'll be waking up more, Tim.
Yeah, with the Rolling Stones mostly.
Yes, with the Rolling Stones on tour.
Yeah. Maybe if you have that dream that you mentioned earlier where you were in a car with the Rolling Stones, maybe Mick might be driving next time.
Who knows?
Here, which way do you want me to go?
They made me get out of Shooters Hill. I had to catch the bus.
I'm not getting out here.
But all right.
Oh, don't argue with him, man. Thank you very much, Ian. We'll see you next time.
Thank you, Steve.
Ta-da.
Thank you, Tim. Thanks.
Bye.